We haven't done one of these in a long time, but it is, again, from the heavy metal perspective, sort of new guitar day. My brand new Ec1000S Duncan. So hence the name. We've got a JB and a 59, Seymour Duncan's in there. Locking Tone Pro's bridge and tailpiece, 24 frets, I don't know if you can see it, but multiply binding I think it's called. 24 extra jumbo frets, there it is, deluxe, so it's part of the 1000 series. Binding goes all the way up the headstock. Locking LTD tuners, 42mm nut. I think this is a Graphtec nut. I think, anyway, I could be wrong. If anyone knows, please let me know. The nut action's really good. It's nice and low. I think it's about 0.3 of a millimeter. So it's fairly low. Passives, there's the back. Got a nice little cutaway there. No battery compartment because of passives. Nice shot of my backyard there. But it is what it is. I like it. Basically, I've always been a really big fan of black Les Paul customs. Never had one. I'm probably not going to have one, but I'm an LTD fan, ESP fan. So this sounded like to be, you know, the next best thing. Plus, Les Paul customs don't come with 24 frets. So I went for this. I like it. What else is there to note? We've got a volume for the bridge, volume for the neck pickup, and a master tone. Now I took the back cover off. These are 500k or 500 ohm alpha pots. No, you sort of hear and read mixed reviews about them. But I picked this up on Saturday afternoon. Just gave it a little bit of a once over. You know, string height, intonation, pickup height. Now this is I don't know, hear some people talk about it and some people don't. But what I've done, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but the pole pieces here, the adjustable pole pieces for the pickups, I've actually matched that to the radius of the fingerboard, and it is a 14-inch radius. And that way you get sort of, you know, if the fingerboard goes like that and your pickups, the screws are set flat, you sort of get almost like uneven well, volume from each string, because, you know, everything's lower on this side and that side. So if you bring the middle screws up a little bit and kind of create that curve, you get a really good sound. So if you've got a guitar at home that you're perhaps not thrilled with the pickups about, and you have adjustable pole pieces like that, try adjusting them to match the radius of the fingerboard. You might really like it. So like I said, got it home Saturday, gave it a little bit of a once over, polished the frets up, cleaned up the fret ends, because it's, from what I can tell, it's a very early 2015 guitar going off the serial number. So there's a little bit of fret sprout, so I've cleaned them up the best I can. And that's about it. Sort of truss rod, you know, your standard sort of setup stuff. But the paint job is just fucking immaculate. I mean, there's no runs, there's no... I used to work in paint shops too, like on cars and stuff like that too. So there's no fisheye sort of stuff, there's no runs. It's like, I'll give them that. Like, fuck mate, that's a great paint job. Yeah, I really can't complain. The binding's really nice and clean as well. There's no sort of bleeding within the binding. Well, since this is from the heavy metal perspective, we're not going to do clean tones, because, well, don't really do clean tones in metal, really, do we? You might hear it for like, what, a nanosecond? So, we've got JB, like I said, a JB in the bridge, and a 59 in the neck. So let's go over some rhythm tones. One thing I like about the JB, because it's got that mid-range bump in it, it'll give you a little bit of that Slayer sound. So it's a JB in the bridge. So some Randy Rhoads stuff as well. So that's the JB in the bridge. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone really do rhythm stuff on the neck pickup? Personally, I don't. I do all my lead work there, but we'll go both pickups. What would be something good? All neck. What would be a good example? Good example on the neck. I don't know. So that's that. Now some lead stuff. Put the carbon copy on. So some lead stuff on the JB. What would be a good example? Actually, I'm going to play the same phrase and go through the 3 pickup selections. So JB, lead setting. Alright, both pickups. Now the 59. Now the 59 is pretty cool. I suppose it's like anything here. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like it. It's a nice sounding pickup. That's probably about it. About all I've got to really say about this guitar. Some sounds. We'll do some clean stuff. I'll keep the carbon copy on, but what I'm going to have to do, because the amp's that loud, I'm going to have to keep the volumes right down. Okay. So it's clean stuff on the bridge. Both. Neck. So there's the 59. So there it is, Ec1000S Duncan. I like it. Look, the reason I really wanted to go for this, like I said, I was always a big fan of the Black Les Paul Customs, and kind of wanted that vibe. So there we have it, Ec1000S Duncan. Actually, what I'll do, I'll put a link in the description section for if you want to go to the ESP website and have a bit of a peek at this. But actually, just quickly, in comparison to my green Ec1000, This is a lot lighter. It's actually got a bit of a chubbier neck, which is doesn't really bother me too much, but it is a different guitar. So anyway, thanks for tuning in.